The festive season is here, and it's very important to keep prevention tips in mind for safe decorating. Here with me today is Scott Lawson, Deputy Chief of the Niagara Falls Fire Department, and Ben Trendle, Chief Fire Prevention Officer of Niagara Falls. Scott, Christmas trees are a beautiful tradition, but also potentially dangerous. What do we need to know about Christmas tree safety?
So there's two things that pop into my mind. First thing is, if it's a real tree, we got to make sure that that real tree has something to drink, just to keep it green, keep it from being as combustible as it could be. So a good solid frame that provides it water, and make sure that that water's topped up daily. The other thing is the lights that we put on it. Most of everything that's there, if it's CSA approved, is more than safe for our homes, but let's make sure that we follow the manufacturer's recommendations on how many strings that we can plug in one circuit.
Okay, and Ben, I know candles on trees can still be a tradition for some folks. Is this something you would not recommend?
Absolutely.
Or is there a safe way to do so?
Yeah, no, it is still a tradition that's rooted in hundreds of years of tradition, but a very unsafe practice. We encourage people not even to use real candles anywhere in their home, especially not around Christmas trees. Use flameless candles like we saw in the lobby here. They're a great way to add the ambiance and kind of the look of a real candle without the hazards.
Okay, and what about our outdoor lights?
Yeah, we've all remember that scene in Christmas Vacation where Clark Griswold's got the, you can see it from space, and as much as that's fun and a fun way to celebrate the holidays and decorate, we want to make sure people are keeping lights kind of to a minimum and making sure we're not overloading circuits with extension cords and power bars and those kinds of things.
Okay, so when we're stranding our lights, Scott, what should we be keeping in mind?
So the first thing is read the manufacturer's recommendations, right? If it says you can string 5 of them together, absolutely, you go with 5. But CSA approved lighting, make sure that if you're putting them into a power bar or any device like that, just make sure that we're following recommendations.
Okay, and I know for a lot of folks, Christmas time, the holidays, it's the only time of year that they maybe use their fireplace. So are there things that we need to know, that, tips that you can tell people for, preventing, a chimney fire, for example?
Yeah,
your turn.
Yeah, okay, I'll speak to that one. Yeah, so definitely, fire adds a nice ambiance too, provides heat, but we want to make sure any appliance, whether it's a propane or gas stove or fireplace or a regular wood burning fireplace, that we inspect them annually, clean our chimney and flue pipes, and make sure we're just burning dry seasoned hardwood in our fireplaces to make sure that they're not built up with creosote and the things that cause chimney fires.
Okay, so you said this is still the time of year where you get the most calls, mostly from people being at home, baking. What are, before we leave today, what are the kind of 1 or 2 things you want to really make sure people know about keeping fire safe this holiday season?
So the first message about what you can have in your home to keep your family safe is a working smoke alarm. They're required by law, but as much as we preach that, we just want to make sure that people have the early warning devices to alert them to a fire, to get out. So making sure a smoke alarm on every level, outside sleeping areas, and that they're tested and working.
Okay, Scott, and what's the one thing that you want to leave viewers with today?
I think if I can talk about one thing, it's about distraction. So we get everybody home. I love to eat. I don't mind cooking. And we start, we get things going, and then we get distracted, whether we're back with family, we're watching a Christmas movie, our cell phone goes, we start playing games with the kids, and the next thing you know, we thought we were gone for 15, 20 minutes. It's been a couple hours, and then we get a kitchen fire, which is still the leading causes of fires in Ontario.
Okay, and even with all the prevention efforts, if someone finds themselves in a situation where they have a fire that's uncontrollable, it's an immediate call to 911 and get out of the house, right?
Get out and stay out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for being here, both of you.
you.
It was
I
a pleasure
appreciate it.
having you, and help us stay fire safe this holiday season.
Thanks so
you.
much.